Hey, well, it's looking like we might be able to make the playoffs this year. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Steelers right now have a 91% chance to make the playoffs. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure that you all do leave a like and subscribe. But we got to play Cleveland this week. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. But first, let's go look at the rest of these odds real quick. Okay, as you see last week, the Chiefs are now eliminated. The Dolphins, Bengals, Jets, Titans, Browns, Raiders all eliminated. The Ravens have a 9% chance. Colts have a 4% chance. I really would have liked to see the Colts make it. But the Texans, I mean, it's so impressive how good the Texans have been on this last half of the season. And the Colts, I mean, I think there's still a bright future for this team. But being able to give up those 2 first-round picks and then Sauce also being hurt right now, hopefully he comes back next year really healthy. But I don't know, bro. Getting rid of Mitchell, too, for him, I don't think Mitchell's even that bad, but those mistakes he made, they were pretty crazy. Because they could have been undefeated. They shouldn't have lost to the Rams this year. But it's a shame. But they're probably out of it. And back to Pittsburgh, we play the Browns this week. And I don't know what our odds are exactly, but this should be a fairly good game. We should be able to win this game. Our team, we're fairly healthy right now. Last week we went and we did beat the Detroit Lions. By the way, Detroit just lost on Chrstmas. Let's talk about the Chrstmas games real quick. I was originally just going to talk about the Steelers, but this Commanders game, this was the worst Christmas slate we've probably ever had because the Cowboys-Commanders game was awful. And, you know, shout out to Dak Prescott, 307 yards. But, by the way, I don't know if Javonte Williams got hurt. I stopped watching the game. But I saw a hit he had middle of that game. Bro, that shit looked like he almost killed somebody. Don't flag my video, YouTube. I hope they don't. But moving on to the next game, it was the Lions versus the Vikings. Bro, 10 points. And I forget how many turnovers it was. I was pretty sure it was 5 turnovers total. 6 turnovers total, bro. It's like, that's insane. Like, that's insane, bro. How many rushing yards did they have? They had less than like 50 rushing yards, right? They had 68 rushing yards. Like that, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I was very surprised we won that game. But looking at these last few games that the Lions have played, it's not like they've blown anyone else out. I mean, they lost to the Chiefs. You know, I mean, they've had some really rough games this year. I'm super surprised that they fell off this quick, though. Because, I mean, they did just score. I mean, they had 34 against the Rams. Like, they had a good game. I mean, 25 for 41, 338. I mean, definitely looks like a playoff team, but they just don't got no running game. That two-headed monster, like, if we go look at David Montgomery this year, his stats, he's only at 600 this year, 2 games left. He had 700 last year, but 12 touchdowns. And then the year before they had 1,000. But I don't think Jahmyr Gibbs, and maybe I'm tripping, but I don't think Jahmyr Gibbs is going stupid. Yeah, only 1,100 yards. He had 1,400 last year, and I guess he could still get that with 2 games left, but I don't know. Y'all get what I mean, though. Y'all been watching this team. It has not been anything impressive. Like, look, 2 yards, 41 yards, 38, 43, 68. Like, that's really shitty. Really shitty. But looking back now, to the last Christmas game. I did like watching this game, man. You know, something that was really, really impressed me in this Chiefs game, their quarterback. Now, I do not know how to say his name. I listened to the broadcast the whole night, and one thing I will say is they talked about Travis Kelce way too much. Like, if he's going to retire, let it be. Let it be known. But, like, they dead-ass talked about that shit for, like, 50 minutes. Like, they convinced me he's retiring. I hope he retires. But, because it is time anyway, because, like, they need a new tight end. They need someone dynamic that can find that open space. Because that's what Kelce did so great. But when you're slow and you can't get to the open spots on the field and you can't catch the ball and you're turning your head before you actually even bring the ball in, you kind of just look like a bum. I don't know. I feel like it's fundamental shit that he was slipping on this year. But the quarterback only had 66 yards. But he has some really nice throws and nice scrambles. 38 rushing yards from Kareem Hunt. I thought he had a lot of Mahomes-like plays. Like, he looked like he just had tendencies, like he moved in the pocket like Mahomes. I don't want to, like, glaze Because me and my dad were talking about it, but like he seemed super, super similar. Like even how he talked, which was the voice has no correlation. But I mean, the way he was able to move up in the pocket, and then he made one throw where he was like moving to the left, looking like he was about to scramble, and then he threw it, like sidearmed it, and threw it up the field like to a running back on a check down. And it was pretty impressive. Plus, they don't really have any receivers right now anyway. So, I mean, even if Mahomes came in, it's not like he was going to be, who's he throwing the ball to? You know, like, what are we doing here? I mean, god dang, bro, that's crazy. I'm sorry, I'm still full screen. No, I don't edit videos. That's crazy. That is crazy. If you're an editor, right, comment, bro. I'd love to start paying editors cheap. Edit my videos. Oh, shout out to Jeff Teague. But moving on to the Steelers game. We have coming up against the Cleveland Browns. I predict that it'll probably be 28 to like 13, 28 to 10. I mean, Steven Stefanski's been doing a great job at tanking Shador's career and tanking everything that he has going good for him. Let's look and see if I can show you anything about the Browns here because there's not much. Browns will be in a good place if they retain Kevin Stefanski as head coach. Bro, he could be so much better if he just was, like, not ignorant, bro. I swear to God. Like, some of the things he did this year, you could not convince me was just to sabotage that team, or at least Shador. I don't like saying Shador as, like, just one person, like it was targeted, but, like, he's either, like, a dumbass or he has some people upstairs telling him this shit really can't fly because I never understood it. But let's see. That's all I really got for y'all, man. The Christmas games were really butt, and the Steelers are probably going to have a blowout this week. But if the Ravens do lose too, let me not skip over it. We're going to preview this week's games in a little bit. But the Ravens end up playing, who do the Ravens play? I feel like I'm tripping. Am I tripping? I don't see the Ravens. Okay, they play the Packers tomorrow at 8. That should be a really good game. The Packers should be able to win this game, and that will eliminate them regardless. So even if the Ravens do lose, or even if we do lose to the Browns this weekend, pardon me, we're going to be good either way. Same with the Colts. Colts lose, they're out. So that's all I got for y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure that you do leave a like and subscribe. Let me know anything you would like me to talk about, NBA, NFL, whatever. I'd like to start posting more, so let me know what y'all want. See y'all in the next one. Peace.